right. No further delay. Let's get to the masculine. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes random. We just gonna go with it. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you going. That's the decisions you making. Everything starts from the mind. Then you got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators. Feelings and emotions, just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine. Wands. That's knees. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Knees, that's wands. Actions and behavior. It's what you've done or what you're doing. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it. What you done has accountability and karma attached to it. What you're doing has accountability, and karma attached to it. Not what you finna do. Who's the king of wands? You are divine masculine. You could tell. Who rules the heart and mind department? Divine feminine. You could tell. Then you got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates. All pentacles are temporary. Overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. Top row is your mystery madness or subconscious energy. Bottom line is your direct or conscious energy. First card in this message was fairly important. We got the Two of Pentacles. This is you and what you bring to the table, divine masculine. You got to be bringing something to the table. I mean, who just steps to the table with themselves? Who you think you are? Supermodel? You know? Bagel boy? Nah, you got to have something to bring to the table. You got to have something to bring it to the picture, to bring to the table, son. This could be you and somebody else close to you. Whether they're in your face or space or place or cipher or energy, you know, you allow them in it. Whoever this person is, you allow them in your cipher. You know, thank God you ain't doing nothing. Three of Pentacles would be the bridge. That's you and this person doing shit. This person is in your cipher for a reason, obviously, to do shit. But y'all ain't at the shit doing period yet. So if this is like, I don't know, your divine feminine, you keeping a very close eye on your feminine. Or keeping your feminine close. You don't want to lose a person you kind of got close like this. It's a person you don't know that's getting close to you. Keep your antennas up. Both antennas up. You know, that's how people prey on you. They get in your cipher. Like, you can't get stabbed from 3 yards away. I mean, motherfucker throw a knife on you, but we talking about like a stab, like personal hammer time. You know what I'm saying? Getting real up close and personal. Like, only person to do that, they gotta be in your cipher to get hit. to catch a good one, to get 5 across your kisser, you know what I'm saying? You have to allow a person to get close enough to you to do that. Dog, wolf, bear, gator. It's your chi, it's your space. Yeah, what you allow is what you allow. Be careful what you allow in your place and in your space. You know, this could be. Let me add more smoke because I can do it all day. King of Swords. This is God. Okay, when God come out, something good gonna happen, something bad gonna happen, or something ugly gonna happen. Even if it's bad, it's good because God don't make no mistakes. God works in mysterious ways. God is perfect and absolute. So this is you and God, keeping God close, or God keeping you close. It's like footsteps in the sand. You ain't really walking. These ain't really your footsteps. These God footsteps. God carrying you right now. Divine masculine. Either God taking you somewhere or God delivering you from something. You know, whatever this thing is, you keeping it real tight with God, meaning don't nobody know you. You got this going on. This is like dealing with a little health scare. You usually include your feminine in it, but this particular thing you keeping kind of on the hush. Whatever this is, you're gonna tell your feminine, but this is kind of like the beginning stages of whatever bad news you're getting when it comes to like health. This could be bad news on a friend. Like I say, your best friend just crossed you. Yo, families just crossed you in the worst way. And the only motherfucker that kind of know about it is you and God. This ain't shit you really want to tell somebody. This ain't really something you want to inform somebody else about. This could deal with like some, like I said, sexual molestation and shit that happened like years ago, recently. This could be like murder you witnessed. Like I say, the world beautiful, man, but it's a lot of crazy shit that went down here, man. You'd be surprised who you walking into and talking to and running into every day. It's people that survive traumatic shit, that look normal. They are normal, but, you don't know who the fuck you passing on shit. What the fuck they went through. And how tight them and God really are. It's hard to say. It's like I say, you witnessed a murder, you witnessed a killing, you witnessed trauma. You was right there. It was like you was a kid. You understand me? And it's just like it affected you in like the worst way. You really ain't got nobody to talk to about that shit but like God. Or this is just fucking with God on another level. It's just the energy of a real person. Real people fuck with God on another level. And you do. So this is good energy. It's just something going on right now. It's really got you and God like this. And it's where y'all need to be. And that's just fairly important. Bottom line was very important. We got your life and everything in it. Eight of Pentacles is the life card. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable beds you're sleeping on. Kids are in your life. Your wife is in your life. God is in your life. The twin flame is in your life. Your path is in your life. Purpose is in your life. Car, job, dog. It's the things you got in your life. And when your life come out like this, it's really like a temperature check, inventory check. All right, check out your life and everything in it. Your life is constantly in motion, so things go. They're pentacles. What are pentacles? They're temporary. They expire. They have expiration dates. Things come and go. Some shit in your life that's gonna come, and shit in your life that's gonna go. There's things in your life that serve this purpose that have to be removed out of your life. Why? So you can fit new things in it. Or this is the current state of your life. While God is working with you, you're really trying to analyze your life. Like, damn. Like, is this the end? Is this it? Like, is this as good as it gets? Like, can I even dream or dare to dream to like make something more of what I have going on? I want to do it the whole 360, at least the 180. Really looking at your life masculine and everything in it. And you see clear as day what you want in your life. At least from this day forward. Moving off that. Coming to the situation subconsciously, indirectly. Subconsciously, indirectly. It's three madness. We got the Ten of Swords. This is death or permanent ending. This is something that ain't coming back no more. This is something that's a wrap. It's a divorce. It's a wrap. You lose your job. It's a wrap. You total your car. It's a wrap. You lose your arm, leg, finger. It's a wrap. Coming back unless, not coming back. Even if it comes back, it ain't gonna be the same. It's gonna be death. Somebody's just gone. Again, death is prevalent, and it's a natural stage in life. People are born every day. People die every day. You don't know when death is gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. We all have this energy waiting on us. We don't know when, but it's coming. We don't anticipate it. We just live until this day happens, but this happens to everybody. It's weird because this is your subconscious and direct energy, but you consciously directly got the devil card. Now this could be. It's weird I ain't picked the devil card out in a while. This energy ain't been in my divine readings in a while. At any rate, devil card is regression, overindulging, addictions, codependency, being chained to a person or a person being chained to you, whether you realize it or not. Or, it's always good in every card. This could be I call it like getting freaked out. It's like a version. Men, you know how we was when we first got them skins. When we first got them draws down, like it was some real shit. Like that changed my life. Life been different ever since. Like my swag, my walk, my talk, it's been different. Wear cologne, deodorant I keep on my body odor and shit. Like like I said, before we got some and shorties when we was young, I'm an 80s baby. We was getting shit at like 12, 13, 14. Like that was us. You know, it gets younger every age and shit. So that was our age. Hey, on it. And before then, it was just like I really didn't give a fuck about how I dressed, how I smelled, and shit like that. Like I really didn't have shit to do. Those motherfuckers got that that scratch, nigga. I'll tell you, yo, life changed. My mom knew my life changed. Boy, yeah. You wearing cologne and shit. You asking for Jordans and shit, nigga. What's up? What's the name, nigga? What's going on, nigga? Like, I'm already knowing. I'm, smiling, more cocky. Cocky. That's what women do to men. Or whatever experience, whatever you with, whatever you into, that's what it does when you get like freaked out. Virgin, and it's like Sandy from Grease in the beginning of the movie, and then at the end of the movie, she freaked out. She got the leather and shit, dyed her hair red and shit. She's smoking and shit now, nigga. Like, but that was good. Like, you see how Danny sing? Daddy lit up like a Christmas tree when he seen Sandy. Like Sandy, like, damn, she swagged out. Like, it's just something different. Dyeing your hair blonde. It's like a black person dyeing their hair blonde, or getting blue contact lenses, or like a guy as black as me, you know what I'm saying, getting like platinum hair on some Cisco shit, like Dennis Rodman. Freaked out. Trying something different. Not to get reactions out of people, just experiences. So saying all that shit to say this. It's an addiction you're gonna have to stop doing. So the whole energy I've got thus far masculine. For some masculines, it's health related. Y'all got some bad news or some shit that just ain't making your whole health plight even better. It's like a disease or an illness. Something fixable, but it's gonna be fixable over time. Something you can't do anymore. Something you have to stop doing. Like it's a wrap. Can't do it no more. You know what I mean? It's like you a fisherman. That's what your life consisted of, fishing. But now you can't fish because you can't see. It's like your vision going bad. Or um you gotta change your diet. You can't eat whatever you want to eat anymore. You gotta eat this now. Ulcer, like whatever. It's just something deal wittable, but it's kind of gonna change your whole thing. You know, maybe you can't drive anymore. Maybe you can't spend too much time around something you spend most of your time around. Like it's just something you can't do anymore, and you're gonna have to deal with it. It's mind over matter now. It's mental. This ending is mental. It's a mental thing. It's, it ain't the end of the world. It's just a decision or a direction you need to go from this point on. For other masculines, it's like death. You lose another family member. You lose somebody else to COVID or some shit. You just losing people. And it's got you just traumatized. You just to the point now where it's just like shit. It's only any time for it's me. You know what I mean? It's just so much death that kind of got you regressing in your mind. So much death. It's just like, well, why live for the future? Why hope for the future? Like, look at the state of the world. There's so much crazy shit, so much death going on. Like, why? And it just regresses you back to how like you probably was before. Not focused, just more focused mentally on like doom and gloom than like life and living. For some masculines, this could be a divorce. And this one is like a divorce. You directly is the devil card is you being codependent on a person or chained to a person. You didn't know how chained you was to your ex-wife until she became your ex-wife. You didn't know how dependent you was on cohabitation, sharing things 50-50 on a partnership, relationship, marriage standpoint, because it's like business. A lot of masters be treating marriage and relationships like business. Like it's starting to hit you like a brick. Like, damn, you did look at this shit like a business, and now business is bad. It ain't can't do what you've been doing. Like this little era or chapter of your life is gone. And for the rest of the masculines, it's just debating on going back to old ways. You know, something you left alone. It's something you ain't. It's something that's a rap. It's something that's definitely to the sword, but it's mental. It's like a person that quit drugs, a person that quit drinking, a person that quit a former lifestyle. Whatever you quit ain't calling you like Pookie in New Jack City. You ain't. You can take it or leave whatever this is. You're not thirsty, you know, to go back to whatever it is you like left. But it's almost like boredom. Like, what the fuck I could do? Like, you know, just getting, you know, to a point where you getting tempted to probably go back. You know what I'm saying? And that's the main reason why overall energy God is really keeping you close. You got a close eye on you, or you really, you know, asking God to keep you from going back to wherever it was. So, as far as the feminine role, you subconsciously, indirectly, mystery madness when it comes to the feminine energy, masculine. You got the Two of Wands. This is your role. Divine feminine role is the Three of Wand. Yours is the Two. This is getting from point A to point C. Divine feminine's role is getting from point A to point B to point C. You are the stabilizer. You are the anchor. This is like, you know, an open wound, and you're the closer. You're like the band-aid on the wound to keep it from getting infected. You're like I say, the anchor in the ship to keep the ship level. You know, you're like a seatbelt. This is the person, you're the seatbelt that keeps this person protected. Like, that's your job. It's bare minimum. Two of wands. That's why two of wands on my deck is survival. Survival or making ends meet. Or the second process in the wands process. You know, Ace of Wands is being aware. This is doing something with that awareness. Ace of Wands is knowing how to do something. This is already choosing to do something with it. You know how to fish. This is teaching yourself how to fish, so you know how to fish. But Three of Wanding will be teaching somebody else how to fish, so they can progress like you, instead of just knowing how to fish and having other people depend on you for fish. Because you can actually work Two of Wands, work that to your favor. Two of Wands is like work or a 9 to 5. So if it ain't, I mean, work. It's a particular job Master's been trying to get. It's a particular direction Master's been trying to go with their particular feminine. So this could go for masculines who want more income, more Two of Wands stability, you know, so they can secure, be a better provider, be a better supporter, stabilitator for the feminine in the future. You know, and in order to make this happen, masculines got to go back to work. Masculines gonna have to work. Masculines are gonna have to work. Work. It's gonna take a lot of work, hard work, for you to get where you want to be with a particular feminine, or just for the feminine in general. Some I can understand. I'm a guy. This could be your role when it comes to your divine feminine. So on a divine feminine twin flame level, your the only job, your only job with your divine feminine is the Two of Wands. It's just to be there. When she call, pick up. She needs you to be somewhere, show up. She needs your help with something, help her. You know, she needs your assistance, assist. She needs a favor, help with the favor. You know, whatever it is something small to simple. It ain't nothing major. It ain't nothing complex. It ain't nothing complex. You know? But being there means everything. That's subconsciously, indirectly, and subconsciously and indirectly, you starting to see that. You directly, when it comes to the feminine, we got the Ace of Pentacles. This is something. It's whatever it is important. Whatever it is huge. This ain't no little something. It's a big something. Whatever something is serious. Whatever something is attainable. Whatever the something is yours. You know, I just take it as accountability or attendance. Like I said, when it comes to a particular feminine, your divine feminine will say, all you gotta do is be there. You know, your feminine calls you. This is a phone call. This is you answering. Okay, you answer. Ring, 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 ring. Damn, it's a pinnacle. I got a call. Okay, Ace of Pentacles is attendance. You press the green button. Boom, you talking. You answer. Okay, that's something. You're having a conversation. That's something. The call was something. You picking up the call was something. Two of Wands, something small but important. Hey, I got an event. I want you to come to it. Your divine feminine says, gives you a flyer to, you know, not only show up, because that'll make her day, but, you know, I don't know. Like, it's something, you know. You A for arrive. Thus, you are in A, like you arrive, that's something. You in attendance, that's something. But without that announcement, you wouldn't have been here. So the announcement was something, you know. This could be a big ass check. This could be a big ass, a great job. You looking for like better work, you find better work. You looking for more money. This is a big check. Just letting you know more money is to come. You know, you gotta work to manifest. You know how you get something? You work for it. You put in some actions and behavior. Not just one time, a few times, two at least. Bare minimum at least to make something happen. I told you this twin flame thing is something that you're gonna have to be in attendance of. It's something that you can acquire, that you can attain if you want it. This is valuable. This twin flame thing. This is gonna change your life. This twin flame thing. You know, more than anything, attaining things is easy. Maintaining it is a full-time job, and that's really what masculines are seeing with this. The whole twin flame thing is the work that goes into this. Spiritual work, emotional work, mental work, physical work. You know, the divine feminine's role is the Three of Wands. She works twice as hard as the masculine, so she's fully aware of the work that come into it. Masculine is just starting to settle in with you. Masculine role, you personally, indirectly, subconsciously, the mystery madness to you right now is the Four of Wands. This is twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. Or home. Home is where the hate is. Where some of the greatest become greater. Home is where the heart is. You know, home is where you feel most comfortable. Home is where you feel accepted. Home is where you feel loved. Home. You know. Fourth and fifth dimension, Zion, real world, not the Four Cups, the Matrix. You know what I mean? This has been prevalent, like I said. Four Wands been coming out in your reading, damn near every reading. I would say the past 2 months. You know, union, reunion, recognition, masculine. It's in the air, man. You feel it in the air like Beanie Siegel, man. Like you see the ribbon in the sky. You've been caught up in the rapture of love that is you and your twin flame. Like it's just like bring it home. Come on home. Come on. My masters need to come home. Just go home. You know where home is. You know what feels like home. You know where home is. You know what feels like home. Go home. Why? Because directly, you in regards to yourself, you two in your feelings. You know, two in your feelings. So, what I mean by being two in your feelings is you too emotional. It's a good energy to be emotional because you're masculine. You in the wands and pentacles arena. So when you in the feminine arena, like the cups and the swords here, these is big cups. So when you get like this, it's best you get like this directly, because it's in a direct energy with your divine feminine. Indirectly, you need to go home. This is where your feminine at. Feminine be home all the time. You know where to find your feminine at. Where's she at? At home. Go home. Why? So you can deal with these feelings you get. They're going to get directed in the best way by your feminine. They're going to be accepted in the best way by your feminine. Understood in the best way by your feminine. You have a mental breakdown. You just, in the mental breakdown, you go where your feminine at to talk to her about it, because you can't talk to nobody else about it. Like I say, whatever this is on you and God know about it until you tell your feminine. You know, you just want your feminine in like the worst ways we like to say. You just physically want your feminine. Like, this is a person that's, like, the cups is like lust. You just really lusted for your feminine. Just really like water. It could be she could be he, and I'll be rocking. Like, you really want. She's like, I love you so much, I'm gonna burst. Like, I don't know what to do with all this. Like, ain't nothing I can say. I just, you know. It's like, ain't nothing I'm trying to say. It's just shit I'm trying to show you, though. Like, your master's just trying to show you some shit. He ain't trying to talk. He ain't trying to talk. It's some shit he want to do. Who's the king of doing shit? Why masculine? It's some shit he want to do. You know. And he's showing his feelings, and like I say, it's best for the feminine to catch this vibe than a karmic to catch it. Person who won't understand these feelings or won't appreciate these feelings or won't even like appreciate the moment. Like, for a divine masculine to have this energy is like a milestone. It's like real growth in a twin flame process. Something a karmic feminine ain't even gonna understand, ain't even gonna know, ain't even gonna care about his milestones, his growth and development, his whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's best for this experience. It's best for these emotions. It's best for these feelings, masculine, to be spent at home, 4 wands, with your divine feminine. Person God sent your way. It's the reason why God sent your divine feminine your way. It's the reason why y'all twins. Y'all the same person, just different. Like the image in the mirror. Wrapping this up. Yeah, just go to your feminine. She understands. She'll be receptive to it. You don't have to feel embarrassed. You don't have to feel shy. You don't have to feel judged. You don't have to feel anything. You know, because it ain't that type of party. Who else the best person to tell this shit to? Who else the best person to confide in? Who's else the best person to be vulnerable with? Who else is the best person to try some completely new shit with? Feminine, you know. Best bet. Future final roll, wrapping this up. Masculine going to the future indirectly, subconsciously. We got the Six of Swords. This is the clueless card. You got it again. So this is things clicking, like zippers on a coat. You know, it's just like peanut butter and jelly, milk and cereal, barbecue and ribs, bread and butter, eggs and cheese, maybe. I don't know. Like, it's just shit that go good together. You know, this is things working out. You going downstream so you don't have to paddle. You going downhill on a bike so you don't have to pedal. You know, no traffic, no speed limit, no rules, no whatever. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's you go to a skating ring and shit, and it's like, yeah, it's limited skate time. Skate how you want. You can come here rollerblades if you want. Like, it's whatever in here. Like, yeah, cool. Open bar. You ain't gotta pay for shit. Yeah, cool. Oh, free entrance. Yeah, cool. Like, you know what I mean? Shit just clicking. You know, shit click with it. You know, go home so you can really understand. Like I say, familiarity. Be around people you don't have to try with. They be at home. These are like not just your divine feminine. This could be your soul tribe. Just the people in your life that feel at home. That you can be yourself with. But the person you can be yourself with the most, the person you can be vulnerable with the most, person you can love the most, person you can grow and develop and really reach more milestones with the most, them the person or the person you want to keep close. Back to the overall energy. The person you want to keep close is the person that does the most for you. It ain't a race. People do shit for you all the time. You're divine masculine, like you wonderful. Your feminine ain't your only fan. You don't just get hooked up by your feminine. You get hooked up by other people. Your feminine know this shit too. Just in case you didn't know, but all in all, just fuck with the person that fuck with you the most, or at least acknowledge them, and to make the whole of them fucking with you just a little bit more better. Final card in this message, last card, you directly go into the future masculine, you're gonna be happy. What's happy or emotionally content or emotionally fulfilled? What's happy? Being gay. What's gay? Being happy. Happy. This ain't a place. This ain't a place you arrived. Ain't nobody making you happy. You're making yourself happy. Happiness comes from within. This is how you feel. This is your emotion right now. Be happy going to the future. I take it as this Four of Wands. Twin Flame Union Reunion recognition is going to play a lot into it. Or things that's going on in your home life is going to add to that. Your job or your role in this Twin Flame situation is going to do that. And whatever this thing is, whatever this thing is, this Twin Flame thing. This thing is Twin Flame thing, like I say, it's going to make you happy, go towards the future. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Now let's get to these astrologies. Just stay in tune. I have all my astrology readings done by the end of the day. Okay, we did Earth already. I'm gonna work on water, then air, then fire. Holla.